Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in on my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amadea, and if you're not new, welcome back. It's been a long while since I've uploaded a video on my channel, so I thought today is a good time to give you an update of what's been going on, of what we've been up to. So without further ado, let's get to it. So just a little bit update. If you don't know me, I'm an accountant by trade, and I worked full-time and also taking care of our toddler full-time. So it's always been like that. Our toddler is currently 2.5 years old, and she's always been with us 24/7. We didn't have any daycare, and me and my husband also work full-time. And at the end of 2021, I decided to quit my job. And it was the hardest decision, in my opinion. I guess one of the hardest decisions in my life, because I can't say that I love my job, but I love that I feel accomplished in my job. I'm accomplished enough to be able to say that, and I feel like I'm doing something, and I also earn quite a bit of money from my job. So it was a hard decision because essentially we were used to live in this double income household, and now we're just relying in a single income household, which my husband. And I realized that not everybody can afford to do that. So I'm acknowledging that I'm privileged enough to be able to do that. And I wasn't planning to not working forever, but I feel like at that time it was the right decision. Additionally, I already felt burnt out from my job, and I feel like I just want to focus on taking care of our daughter full time. And it hasn't always been easy. It hasn't always been fun, right? I thought okay, if I just didn't have this job and I can just focus on her, things will get easier, but I will have more time. But then as months go by, you just never have enough time, especially when you have a kid, right? You just adapt to your situation, and you just run out of time every day. Like 24 hours a day is never enough. So that's my first lesson, right? Working, either you work from home, or either you're taking care of your child or working full time. Time is just never enough. So it's always up to you to just make the most out of the time that you have. So I've always had these expectations, but it's just not always been easy, to say the least. But what I can say is that I don't regret this decision to quit my job, to take a step back in my career, to take care of her, because I can see her flourish into this well-rounded, talking, chatty toddler. Just between the age of 18 months old, when I quit my job, to currently, which she is currently 2.5 years old, she just has changed tremendously. She has changed greatly, and I'm so grateful, and I feel so blessed that I get to witness every single milestone that she can achieve. And so I don't regret that decision, because I feel like even though we lose this source of income, I lost this time in my career per se, because in my career, I get to progress every year. By me quitting my job, it means that I take a step back, right? I take a step back in my career. I lose this income, but I can always get that back. I can always get that back and search for a job later, but I could never gain back the time with her, because she's only gonna be toddler once. She's only gonna be a 2-year-old toddler once. So I could never have that back. So that's the strong reasoning why I finally decided to quit my job. And also, I know a lot of people send their kids to daycare, and at that time I just didn't feel comfortable enough to do so. So that was the best decision that we thought we took for us, and I'm so glad that we did. We have experienced so many things after I quit my job. So just a couple of months before I quit my job, I decided that I want to transform my body. I know it's just crazy. So I've been working out a lot. I work out between 3 to 4 times a week, and right now I work out 6 times a week. And it's been crazy how I've changed this perception. I used to think that working out is only about, it's like a chore. I never liked working out. I used to think that this working out is a chore, something that I have to do, it's healthy to do, but I don't really like to do. That was my mindset. But now I really am looking forward to work out every single day. Like, I'm excited to it. And if you want to know more of what I do, which probably I will talk more in a separate video, but I've been doing this less meals workout. You can just sign up. It's basically a subscription based, just like an Netflix, where you have this on-demand videos of world leading classes, workout classes, and it's been amazing. I've been doing a lot of body pumps, body combats, and lately I've been into body steps, and also I'm dipping into grit, which is very, very hard to do. And currently, starting this month, January 2023, I've been doing their Stronger Challenge, which basically you work out 6 times a week and you rest one day, at least one day in the week. So that's why I've been working a lot, 6 times a week, but it feels so good, and I really can see the transformation in my body. And not just that, but also I can see the transformation in my spirit, in my energy level, as well as my well-being. It's just very great that you get to work out. I've never had that mindset before. Now that I get to do it, it becomes part of my lifestyle. It becomes part of my habit. And once I've made it into my habit, once I've made working out as my habit, it becomes really, really wonderful. And I've been very, very excited and passionate about working with less meals. And also another thing that I want to update you on is that we have been potty training. I know I've never talked about potty training in this channel because it was still early on. We started potty training when Millie was 18 months old. And I've had this, I don't know why I was in a hurry to do potty training, but I feel like she's just smart enough. I feel like she's smart, she's capable, and I just wanted her to do it. And on top of that, the diapers is expensive. Diapers is also like a waste, and it's really bad for a landfill. So I just want to help. I just really wanted to potty train her and also save the planet all in one. But it's really difficult, and it finally took us, I would say we started January last year, and she finally got it in December 2022. So it took about a year, and we did it on and off. And I would say I can share more in a separate video later, but it took about a year for us. And I would say people say that they potty train their kids in just one weekend or in 2 or 3 days, which is great for her, but it didn't happen for us, which is fine. And she finally able to pee in the potty. That's the most important thing. So it's been a lifesaver for us, but we're still working on poo in the potty, which I'm sure she'll get it very soon. And yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. And at the end of this, and lastly, just to close this update, we went back to Indonesia. If you don't know, if you see my Instagram, we visited my home country, Indonesia. It was the first time I flew back with Millie and my husband. We flew back to Indonesia for the very first time together as a family, as she got to see her extended family. And And because I didn't work at that time, we decided that me and Millie would stay in Indonesia for 6 months. It's crazy now to look back, but if you've like it's crazy to think back now that we stayed in Indonesia for so long, but then when we got back here, at least for me, when I got back here, it just feels like I've never left. And it was just like this amazing feeling that I got to live with my parents again. And it's been a while since I did that, and it just feels amazing. Especially I get a lot of help with Emily over there, and she gets to experience this a lot of different playgrounds. So we get to visit a lot of different malls. She gets to taste a lot of different food, and it was just amazing time. And when we got back here back in October, I got this email from my ex-boss, who, when we worked together, but then he already moved to a new firm, and he basically emailed me and basically asked me to work for him. And so we had a meeting. I visited him at his office and all that stuff, and I met with his team. And long story short, I'm gonna be back working at the end of this month, which is crazy. It all happens. I believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe that God has greater plans for me. I didn't plan to go back to work so soon, but he just has his way to arrange things with me, and I feel like I guess this is time. So Millie will be going to daycare soon, which I'm excited and nervous about that, because this will be the first time that she's not with us 24/7. I'm super nervous about that, but also excited for a new chapter in our life. So I'm gonna do more videos about that in the future, vlog more about that. And as always, I hope that my videos can be helpful and useful for you guys one way or another. If you've seen my past videos, which mainly about beauty, about luxury bags, there might still be some of that content in the future, but my main focus right now, as you can see, is my family, and I'm gonna be vlogging more about that in this channel. So I guess that's all. That's my update for today. Thank you guys for watching, and if you've been a long-time subscriber of mine, thank you for subscribing. I promise that I will try to upload as a more frequent as best that I can. And thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.